Yeah, well, former President Trump, you guys, apparently is still at it. Still trying to overturn the 2020 election that he lost, that everybody around the world knows he lost.
Well, that everybody inside the White House knew he lost.
And they knew at the time that he lost.
That's why he started calling in Mr. Pillow and
trying to make up stuff.
Yeah, and Sidney Powell, a Kraken lady who Ginny Thomas, of course, thinks hung the moon. That's sort of bizarre and sad.
Is a strange,
very sad, anti-democratic
hubris, a strange need not to be seen as a loser. Well, when you lose, you lose. Wisconsin's Republican House Speaker Robin Vos says the former president called him earlier this month, urging him to take back earlier this month. Man. It's July.
Get a life.
To take back Wisconsin's electoral college votes for President Biden. Take a listen.
When's the last time you talked to the former president, President Trump?
Within the last week.
Within the last week?
Yeah.
Before or after he tweeted about you?
Before.
And what was that conversation like?
It's one of those that it's very consistent. He makes his case, which I respect. He would like us to do something different in Wisconsin. I explained that it's not allowed under the Constitution. He has a different opinion, then he put the tweet out. So that's it.
Oh, my God.
My God.
Oh, my God. I explained that it's not allowed under the Constitution. He has a different opinion.
Trump has claimed the recent Wisconsin Supreme Court ruling that the decision on the use of drop boxes is up to the legislature, not the state's election commission, would have retroactively changed the outcome of the 2020 election. The former president has alleged, with no evidence, that drop boxes were used in Wisconsin to rig the race against him.
He needs to get a hobby.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I mean,
Trump released a statement.
This is sad. This happens to retirees sometimes. They move to Florida. They lose meaning in their life. And they're wandering. And
I think this is a little different.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Some pick up shuffleboard.
Right.
That's all right. You can pick up shuffleboard.
Bingo.
Some do like bingo. Bingo is very popular, and you can get swept up in the excitement of bingo.
Oh, my gosh.
You really
Alex
can.
said pickleball.
Pickleball's another thing, of course.
My friend Jackie loves pickleball. She has a pickleball
and
court.
this is something, again, that a senior who is on, let's just say, the back nine of his life and has failed at just about everything he's ever tried, maybe they could pick up pickleball. Canasta. My grandparents loved canasta. And what's that, Alex? What
Mahjong?
I don't know. What is that?
Mahjong. It's a card game. If you're a retiree in Florida, you know what Mahjong is.
Mahjong. Okay.
If you are
my grandparents played canasta.
A retiree in Georgia, you know it. Okay.
Yeah, but see, these are all noble pursuits in retirement that somebody could pick up. But continuing to attempt to overthrow American democracy through a fascist takeover of Congress and continuing those efforts, a year and a half later, that's not cool. And just if you're a Florida retiree and you're thinking that this is going to go well for you, well, look at your TV screen and understand. Sometimes you have to let it go. In the immortal words of American poet Don Henley, don't look back.
Well, instead of canasta.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. We need the pause there, the dramatic pause. Don't look back. You can never look back. All right, now you can be.
I just want to say for the record that if Donald Trump tried to play pickleball, Jackie would beat him.
That wouldn't work. And now there are, by the way, there are people who are dead because of what this Florida retiree tried to do on January 6th. And let me say this, and maybe people will disagree with me. There are good people that are sitting in jail right now that were swept up by the lies of this man, who actually believed they were coming to Washington, D.C. to save American democracy. They bought into his lies. And I saw this firsthand. Jim and Tammy Faye Baker, they would lie every day on television to get my grandmother's money. My grandmother loved the Lord. And Jim and Tammy Faye Baker used that love of Jesus Christ to get her Social Security checks from her. Much in the same way that this man that you're seeing on the television right now used good Americans' love of this country to rile them up, to buy into lies, to come up to Washington, D.C., and to storm the Capitol because he kept telling them that the election was rigged. And Mika, the consequences have been deadly. For too many lives have been shattered. And they've been shattered because of that man, because of his lies.
Trump released a statement in response to Vos, which reads in part, quote, "I don't know his opponent in the upcoming primary, but feel certain he will do well if Speaker Vos doesn't move with gusto. Robin, don't let the voters of Wisconsin down."
Just like he beat Governor Kemp in Raffensperger.
Yeah. Okay.